Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be fighting some bosses. Hopefully you guys are ready. Oh, by the way, they're on the moon. Spoiler. Alright guys, when we left off, we were launching into space, as you can see here. And it wants us to select where to go, I'm guessing. And so that would be Overworld, Moon, correct? And launch. Oh boy. What have we gotten ourselves into today? Oh no. Radiation? Do we have to worry about that? Oh no, the sky. We totally have to fix that. Taking one giant leap. Oh, I think we were still in the overworld. That makes sense. It should be kind of dark here, I do believe. Oh, look at the rover. Look at all these advancements, because we are now in 5. Hold space to slow down. I am holding space. We should be slow enough, I hope. Enter velocity. Oh, wow. Is it normal to spawn here? Is that normal? Warning. Oxygen unavailable. What? Oxygen setup invalid? No. There we go. Oh, we consume the can. Well, that just works, doesn't it? Yeah. Just like in every other dimension, the shaders mess it up. Alright, guys, so we have made it back through our portal here, through the little astral sorcery portal that we ended up making. So I've done a few things in between episodes. So I did some testing with the shaders, and I know you guys are probably saying, oh, don't go on about the shaders, but I just wanted to say, if you go inside your shaders folder and create a new world folder for the world that you, the corresponding world, so like the moon is world -29, or dimension -29. Well, or 28, sorry, not 29. Well, if you actually create a folder inside of your shaders folder, which is inside the RAR, and you label it world -28 and you have nothing in that folder, shaders will be disabled inside that world. So whenever you just load into the world, shaders will be gone entirely. So that's what I've done for that world. I did look up Galactic Craft, and shaders are incompatible. It's a known bug. It's an issue. It's just a thing. So I went ahead and disabled it there, so that way you guys get the full experience of kind of what the moon looks like and the stars and everything. It's kind of nice. I don't need shaders there. I want to keep just shaders in the main overworld, I think, and everywhere else, you know, besides the nether and stuff, I will change up. But we have this guy maxed out. We're gonna make some diamonds, guys. Now that we're in this age, we need to make some diamond. So to do that, we need 8 coal blocks, like actual coal, and that will eventually, as soon as it drops it in, look at that, make diamond. Now, I just made 2 diamonds. I have not whitelisted diamonds yet in this menu, so we throw this back, and then I can add diamond to the whitelist, even though I really don't need it, because hopefully we'll be able to find diamond real soon. So that means, if we take a look at the rod, dowsing rod, we should now have access to the newest one, right? Isn't it called? I guess I'm going to go to prospects. And we're going to be making this guy. There we go. So we now have the ultimate prospector. So that should allow us now to be able to find diamond and things of that nature. So we should be pretty good there. All right, so I think we need to go back to the moon and kind of do some things. But first, I want to show you what I've done. So basically what it wants you to do is use these dyes for these tanks. Now that we're in age 5, we now have access to all these tanks from Galactic Craft. Like all of Galactic Craft kind of opened up just now. And as you can see, we have the light oxygen tanks, the medium, and the heavy. So the light oxygen tanks will give us a little bit more. And then this one, as you can see, they actually store. This stores 900 oxygen. This stores 1800. This stores 2700. So yeah, they're not that difficult to make. They just require, certain dyes. And like this one, 10 canisters, super easy. And it just requires you to fill them up. That's what I've been doing here. I just come back. I have 2 tanks because you have 2 oxygen slots. And I didn't realize that. There's a whole menu here for your oxygen stuff. And I didn't know that. So let's swap out our armor and get ready to go to space. Again, gotta love it. Gotta love this. So yeah, your oxygen is very limited, so we can't go too far. We do have access to everything on us, but like I said, we can't go too far away because if we start running out of oxygen, things might get a little dangerous. So right up here is the star to travel to that dimension. And bam, there we go. So this is really, really cool. I didn't know you could shut off shaders per dimension like this. I would have done that for the Twilight Forest and in the past, so I'll know about this in the future. But look, no joke, straight up shuts off shaders perfectly. I didn't have to restart the client or anything like that. It just works. That is awesome. And yes, as you can see, oh boy, there's Earth. There's home, guys. Oh man, it says warning high pressure. I'm not sure exactly what that is referring to, but things. I am noticing it is a little bit quieter here. The sounds are quieter, which is kind of hilarious because we are kind of in space. And also, this is wool. I'm taking this. Any wool I find, I am taking it because, guys, wool is not easy to get unless they change the recipe. Has it been changed since we hit age 5? No. Like, wool is just not that easy to get. And I think you can undye the wool. Maybe, maybe not. Yes, you can add potash to it to get undyed wool. Wow. But yeah, I'm going to be grabbing as much of this as I can. And plus, I get the torches that actually work underground. You can use other methods. You don't have to use torches. You can, of course, use astral sorcery for this. But what we're doing is we're actually looking for dungeons. We're looking for all kinds of stuff. I can't believe that this wheat is growing here. I can't believe it. This spawns like that. The trees are kind of funny. All of this is kind of funny. I actually looked. Somebody said, check out the player launcher. What is the player launcher? Hold and use to launch yourself in a general direction. What are we missing? String? We seriously don't have any string? What? So yeah, that'll be something, I mean, if we had some string, I can't believe we don't have any string. Okay. Now we do. But yeah, player launcher. Let's try this out. Some people said it's kind of crazy how well it works. Oh, wow. That's really nice. And you get to go in the direction you're looking. Oh, sweet. So yeah, you can actually travel quite a distance with this thing. Let's head over here. And what I'm going to do is actually set a waypoint so we can find our way back. And this will be, there's our ship, so it's cool just sitting here. You know, we're just teleporting cross-dimensionally. No big deal. No big deal at all. And yes, like I said, we're looking for some sort of dungeon. I don't know. Something underground. Or we can find... I guess the more we travel forward, the faster we can go. And we might even be able to find this thing like on our minimap. When we go back, like after we're done traveling. What is this? Okay, so a fallen meteor? Can we actually mine this thing? Oh, we can. Okay, so that gave us raw meteorite iron. And this is stuff we have to use later on. Right? Looks like to make sensor goggles. Oh yeah, it's definitely used later on. So I guess we're on the lookout for that. There's not much that kind of tells us what to be on the lookout for. We do need to get bigger, better, faster. So build a tier 2 rocket. That's one of the things. Also, scannables did open up. Once powered, the scanner will allow you to locate blocks around you. Install modules. Oh, I bet that's expensive though. Because this thing is super powerful. Oh no, this is really cheap. Oh wow. Okay. So will this actually, is some of it disabled though? Because a lot of this stuff is really powerful in that scanners mod. It's literally like using X-ray. That's so cool. You can travel so fast. I'm kind of keeping an eye out on our oxygen. Because we need to. So when we go down in places like this, oh, good. There's some ore here. So we do have access to, like, regular ores are down here. Did we get access to RF tools yet? We did. So, guys, how much is it? Gray plastic, Invar rods? No way. That's probably too cheap. Let's see, that's just the builder though. Here I am going on the rabbit hole of, oh man, what can I make now? Quarry cards. Okay, here is the shape card for the quarry. Diamond pickaxe, diamond shovel, and you get a quarry card. No joke. Okay, so having a quarry would not be that difficult anymore. And I don't know how powerful mining out the moon would be quarry-wise, but I couldn't see it being that big of a deal. What's up with the hole right in the center? I guess that's just how the world's laid out. Yeah, this thing is crazy, though, with how fast you can teleport. I should have made this sooner. It would definitely help out with the slime boots with the player launcher. People were saying, oh, it has a durability. And I'm like, now that I'm using it, I'm like, well, it shows it has a durability, but I'm not noticing a durability on it. So yeah, there seems to be, you know, like regular ore spawned all over the place. Let's go ahead and torch this up. So there's copper ore. Is there any other anything else we might see? Yeah, it's almost like ore generation is like spawns normally in this world. Ooh, there's some cheese. There we go, guys. So we ended up getting some of that cheese that we were looking for. That's mighty fine. I'm just looking, you know, there's got to be other ores down here. Oh, and here's more of that. And apparently this can be actually used to create other blocks. Oh, it's used for the matter transmitter and matter receiver. Along with the teleportation core. I wonder if the astral sorcery method is intended. Because, I mean, these are still kind of expensive. Look at this. This is like a means of teleportation. That's why I just don't know if astral sorcery was fully vetted. Like, was just all the things that you can do with it was just like looked at. I don't know. Because, I mean, I would say the Astral Sorcery teleportation is so much easier than this way. That's just me. I'm just going to gather as much of this as I can. But I'm also looking for a dungeon in the same right. So I'm going to have to go back to the base at this point. I just want to see. Oh man, this works so good. Look how fast we're actually traveling. And we're not taking like fall damage or anything either. This thing is so good. But yeah, look at this. You can just go right back. So this one's actually our base, I'm pretty sure. Let me actually look at it first. And this will take us right to the base, and we'll have shaders. Like, it's kind of crazy. I didn't know that this was a thing. So it kind of makes me excited, because now I can actually label different dimensions and not have to worry about shader conflicts. So I can keep shaders in the overworld where I don't have conflicts, and then just worry about other dimensions later. So cool. Look at this. Bam. Back to normal. Back to normal life. Take this stuff out, and we're good to go. Okay, so this is, of course, doing its thing because it's pressurized. Eventually I need to actually get this. Not the chest block, the block behind it. Why does it not let me interact with it? There it goes. Oh, it was my shift key. I was stuck. Let's take a look at this copper ore and stuff. How does this actually work? So we can actually use this in the grinds. We have a quartz grindstone now. That's interesting. So it just looks like it works like normal ore. Yeah, we get the same stuff from it. Okay. So that's good. That means we could possibly set up a quarry now. Osdim is something that we really need to get into because we'll be working with that shortly. Charging it up. Charge a tier, or say the charger tier 3 allows you to charge up items much quicker than previous tiers. I didn't even know there was anything to charge up. I didn't know this mod was even in here. Tier 2? Okay. Can we make these things? I didn't know this was in here, then I would have made this a long time ago. So charger tier 1. Charger tier 2. What's charger tier 3? Diamond? Yes, diamond. So this charger tier 2. What exactly is this charger doing? Oh, I noticed the whole platform's gone. For the rocket. I didn't notice that before. Oh, it's just your normal charger. It kind of reminds me of the Actual Editions charger. So I'll just throw some cabling on here. And how's this work? Ow. Oh, nice. So now we can have like anything that requires RF. Man, we have 155 pages now. There's a lot of stuff. All right, guys. So I figured out exactly kind of what I want to get done in today's episode. And I need emerald for that. So I ended up finding one of the emerald guys. And right down here, after using my tool, bam, we found a patch of emerald. How cool is that? So yeah. Look at that. We just got our first emerald. This guy is not very big, is it? Oh, well, that was it. Oh, it's 50 emerald, though. I wonder if fortune actually affects how much emerald you actually get. Yeah, as you can see, it wasn't very far down here. And here's the original emerald sample. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. I didn't want to break it, because normally if you break it, it actually gives you that. So I actually need to get rid of my marker. Let's remove you. I also found some uranium. But I haven't mined it up yet, so I have to go back. I just found the sample above ground. I did kind of want to tell you a little bit about this. Don't use this in the overworld. Or at least try to avoid it. And I'll show you. This can get very dangerous. Very quickly. So over here is the in portal. Whenever you activate this for the first time, you get a thing called Bouncy. Well, Bouncy and the slime boots function here can get out of hand very quickly. As you just watch, you'll see what I'm talking about. If there wasn't a mountain here to stop me, I would literally continue going on until my game nearly crashes. I did it earlier, almost crashed the game, I almost force quit it, and then it finally, I guess the effect finally went away after the lag went away. But yeah, that could get dangerous. Alright, so we're going to make something called the scanner that I talked about earlier. And this should help us find the dungeon in the moon, or on the moon. I'm pretty sure we could probably just run around and find it, but I think this is one of the intended ways, since it does kind of show you that you can make this thing. So here's your scanner. That's just the base. You need to make a blank scanner module. There's that. And then we're going to do the structure one. And this is going to require an emerald. All right, and I'm guessing that we don't get the achievement. Oh, we have the achievement. Okay. So yeah, we're going to take this, drop it in here, and get this thing charged. That was quick. Okay. And then you hold shift, and you can open up this menu, and you can actually add up to 3 modules, and then you can put inactive modules in here as a storage. Really cool. There's also other things. So if you like to use and find rare ores, you can use this module. I don't know if it actually works on the geodes. I don't know if it works on that mod, prospecting. But you can actually do scanning. You can scan the actual blocks themselves and put this in here, and it should show you the block. I don't know how well this actually works. Maybe it doesn't work. It's charging 100%. The module's in there, but it's not going past 100%. This right here says the scanner will allow you to locate blocks around you, install modules, and insert them into the GUI by shift right clicking to open. Hold the use button to initiate the scan. There it goes. Just took a little bit. A little bit of lag, I guess. That's what it does. So, as you can see, it kind of scans the world. And it takes a little bit, causes a little bit of lag, because it's scanning the blocks. So this should work. You can also add a range upgrade to it, which I think I will do. Let's go to scanner. Let's go ahead and add a range upgrade. Increases the range of scans, but it has a energy cost that's a little bit higher. And then fluids, you can actually select certain entities, monsters. I think monsters wouldn't be bad either, because that would kind of show us if there's anything around. Common ores, rare ores. These will actually probably show up. I don't know. We can try the common ore one, because that would probably be the one that would show up the most for us if it did work. This will just be testing. So each time you use this, though, it does consume more and more energy, or at least the more modules you add, adds more or costs more energy. So this will kind of just give us like an estimate of random ores that are around. It won't do it here in this world, so we're going to do this in another world. I think this would actually work fairly well in the Twilight Forest. But we can go ahead and add this in here as well. So this is just an introduction to the scanners mod. Now let me go here. I do have a large tank. I went ahead and made 2 of them. And I have the other one that's been charging over here. So we'll have a little bit more oxygen for us. There we go. So now we can store a little bit more oxygen when we go on our adventures. All right, so let's go back to the moon. So we're back at the moon. I kind of wanted to show you exactly what this does. So if I hold it, it does show the common ores. So yes, this is X-ray at its finest. And yes, those are all common ores. And I think the colors actually do correspond to the material type that they are. So if I was to mine here, I'm thinking this is going to be copper. It's like a copper vein. Like this is a shovel. Yes, copper cluster. So no joke, this is X-ray. And you can even do this for the rare ores as well. But this should also work for structures. You can actually set it up so that way you can scan for these things as well. This is a fallen meteor. We're gonna need all these. I guess the more we stay here, the more these will eventually pop up, I guess. Or they may just be here indefinitely. They do show up on the map, which is kind of nice. I haven't seen like any kind of events that might happen because of them. They do break blocks, so that's interesting. Huh. Could be every time we load up the world. Yes, as you can see, it does consume a bit more power now. So you'd have to have some way to charge, keep this thing charged. I think what I'm going to do is remove this because that's making it more expensive. And the range upgrade as well kind of doesn't help with that either. Yeah, I'm going to do some looking. Maybe we can find a dungeon. So I found this little area down here, and there was actually this rock that said Sapphire. I just thought it was from a different mod, but I didn't actually know it was from Galacticraft. So there's this stuff here. Lunar Sapphire are the unit of the currency which you can use to trade with villagers on here, the alien villagers. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I did kind of fall in this hole, and I was kind of looking around because I thought maybe this was a dungeon. But it's not, so I have no idea what that actually is. It's something there. But yeah, I'm just continuing to look around to see if I can't find anything. And yeah, definitely use this because it gives you that bounce, which is really helpful. And you can also use it to get yourself out of holes really quick. Yeah, I'm just kind of bouncing around, you know, kind of what I've been doing. All right, so I've done a little bit of venturing. As you can see, look at this map. This map is ridiculous. I've done so much, and I didn't realize it was actually right here. It's like a really dark spot on the map. Very dark. And this is what the dungeon looks like. And you kind of see it, because when you look down here, you can actually see a different texture than normal. And I mean, we should be able to go right down here with the climbing claws and everything. But once I do get down here, I think I want to take out as much stuff as possible. What is this? Ooh. I'll take all the loot. Why not? Ah. It's Mr. Skelly over here. Gonna give us a hard time. And Mr. Spider. Alright, so that's done. Let's get our spawners. And of course we have webs. Oh, the webs are so irritating. Alright. So let's get these spawners gone, and then I think we'll be good. Maybe. All depends. Let's get Mr. Creeper out of here. Hope there's not a creeper spawner. Of course there is. Spiders are normal. I wonder if that's shaders. I thought the morph mod, or not what it's called, Bins added that. Do the creepers not explode? That's interesting. I do notice they drop all this redstone. Ugh, I want to avoid jumping. Oh, Enderman. I don't know if I want to mess with them though. But that is interesting. Do you have some Endermen? Is there Enderman spawner? Doesn't look like it. We're getting some pretty cool things. We got canned food. We got a frequency module. I will just not... Oh, this is already the end of the dungeon. Really? That was quick. Okay, so we're fixing to fight the boss, guys. Oh, boy. Just going to go after him. Look at his tiny little head. Look at that. Look at that tiny little head. I just want to stay away from him as best I can, because if he grabs me... We already beat him. That was quick. Look at him do his disco dance. Okay, that was a scary sound. We ended up getting a key. Tier 1 dungeon key. Awesome. And that is for this tiny room. Oh, full of glowstone. What do we get, guys? Oh, we got a NASA workbench schematic for the moon buggy. Ooh. So we ended up getting a moon buggy, and we got punch 1 and excavate 1. That's not bad. Excavate's really nice. We can add that to anything. Let's see. We can kind of throw some of this stuff away. What is this? We got oil canister. Oh, it's all right. Nothing fancy. I really like this brick, though. This moon brick. I really like this texture. Oh, look at Mr. Creeper over here. Yeah, this is some really good looking brick. I'm going to take some of it. We might actually build our little moon area out of it. I don't know. Well, guys, I think that'll be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also give this video a thumbs up. I highly recommend it. And as always, thanks for watching.